Every person is an ambassador. Wait, now let me tell you how. Whether you hold a huge seat everywhere, you are an ambassador of something. Being it an ambassador of your family, being it an ambassador of your village, being it an ambassador of your country, being it an ambassador of your continent. Yes. Now I'm going to break it down. Be careful of how you behave around people, because however way you behave, you might be a stepping stone for someone else who's coming behind you, or you might be a hindrance for the rest of generations and generations and generations. Now learn this. When you misbehave in any given circumstances or at any given opportunity, chances are people might judge other people that are coming behind you because of what you did. So imagine your misbehavior, mischief being consequential for generations and generations and generations. So please note, when you go out of your country, or rather out of your village to go into another town, you are representing people that are in your village. That is a responsibility that you need to be aware of. How you behave can affect other people that are coming behind you. So I got to be where I am in 2017. I'm just going to tell a story. I've always been someone who's very aware. I'm aware. I'm just an aware person, because maybe I grew up in a country where a lot of idioms are used, and you hear them saying, a child is the mirror of their own family. I'm trying to translate it. I don't know if it makes sense. A child is the mirror of how it's done at home. So what that means is sometimes certain things that are tolerated at home, you cannot correct them outside, because if a child is used to doing certain things, for example, if a child is eating everything on the table, they do not have boundaries. They want to eat from your plate, from the other. When people are there, you cannot expect that child to behave differently, right? So that's just what it means. But it's in a very, maybe it doesn't make sense, but it will make sense. And so I came here in 2017, and I was very much aware of such idioms. And sometimes we might not want people to judge us based on what happened, but it is just a natural, it's a human, I don't know how to call it, but it happens. Even when they're not saying it, they are doing it. My experiences with certain people, if it comes often, and like a tendency, it happens and happens, and you're like, these people, it's not supposed to be like that, but it happens. So in order to avoid, like, it hurts when it happens. It hurt me also when it happened to me. But I'm just going to tell you about my own. Now, this is part one. Please check for part two. I'm going to tell you what happened to me that made me even see how important it is to be the ambassador of whatever group of people that are becoming after you. So watch out for part two.